So, I gave this photo to my Insta followers to edit. Here are some of their edit. Looking good, right? But all of them missed a key factor. That is not cropping the photo to improve the composition. By just cropping the image into portrait, not only can we get rid of the negative space, but also focus on the subject more. All this while keeping the framing intact. Here's some examples where cropping saved the photo. Second mistake that most beginners make is to add a harsh vignette. So instead of just increasing the vignette and creating unnatural pictures, you can increase the feather and play with midpoint to smoothen the transition and create natural looking vignette. Here is a before and after. Next one is not using presets. No, I'm not advising you to just keep using it and fuck up your skills. Instead, I suggest you to study them. Not only presets but study the color grade of other creators too. If you have a preset, study how they manipulated the sliders to get the results, from curves to split tones. If you study closely, you may also end up using the technique in your work too. For example, next time you edit a moody green, you'll know exactly what values to put in split tones according to your image. Preset can be a great learning factor if used correctly. Another mistake that most of the beginners make is to put flares on a photo where it isn't needed. For example, in this photo my friend put an orange flare on the top left. A wise choice by him, but it totally looks fake and unnatural, as there's no reflection of the light on the leaves, or a real light leak from that point. Lens distortion app can be very useful to add flare to an image, only if the photo has a dominant light source. Here's an image where a lens flare is used in its natural place. Here a photo benefits and looks great with a flare used. It adds an extra bit of dimension to it. Therefore I suggest you use lens distortion to enhance the natural flares and not using it on a flat image. Next thing that people do wrong is when they apply structure to an image using Snapseed, they apply it to the bokeh too. For example, now I've added structure to this image. Look how the foreground looks great, but the background, the bokeh, that looks pretty unnatural. So what we can do to fix it is to mask it out. You can also alter the quantity of the structure or sharpness. As you can see now, the bokeh looks soft and natural. Another thing that we can do is to add negative structure to an image. I will show you how. Here's a before and after. So that's it for this video. I procrastinated a hell lot. Let it be. Like the video if you found it useful, and share with others. Subscribe if you haven't already, and meet you in next video.